Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to week 2 of SWU League Season 8. This week's feature match is going to be myself, Donovan, and my buddy Tyler. I am running the set 1 Vader Green with Data Vault. I was in love with Vader Green when the game initially came out. So I was like, yeah, let's go for it. When I saw this list, and Tyler here's he's playing Admiral Piet, both red green villains. So it's going to be an aggressive game. As you can see, time is pretty short on this video, and you guys can come up with your own thoughts and opinions on who wins. Stick around to the end, find out. So you do get to see my POV here, um, which is pretty cool. The other games we don't get to do that, um, which it's kind of also nice that it's a secret to have cards come out when you're watching, but you get to see my hand. So also don't make fun of me if I resource something and you're like, idiot.
I know more than you.
You should have resourced this instead. This is my first time playing this deck um, updated. Like, I haven't touched Vader Green since maybe set 2? Maybe set 3? Um, so yeah, you know, if it's bad here, give me a break. I'm going to start off with the Kylo Tai, and Tyler's going to play a swarming droid there. I'm getting a lot of these timely reinforcements, so I'm like, okay, obviously those are going to go. Swinging for 3. He kills the silencer. He goes for the resupply. I put down a 3/3, and we pass. Um, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, I got the 2 timelies, so obviously one of those should go. Uh, I think I held on to the Devastator because he's going to be playing capital ships, so I have to maneuver through that, um, like that one. I mean, Piet's just really good, and he's faster than I expected. I mean, coming out at 5 versus me coming out at 7, and he's able to play these massive units in space. It's really hard to keep up with him. Um, this deck I've noticed that there aren't a lot of. Actually, I don't think there are any Sentinel space units, because that would have been great. This was a good play for me here with the ambush Agent Callus. I had a perfect amount to take out the Piet. However, it seems like I'm stuck in this rotation of having to tap out all of my resources to take my turn. It's just because everything in my hand is just so expensive. I have a terrible curve. Um, so he plays the bombardment. I just take it all to face because I'm thinking, I mean, if I can still have something on board to also deal damage, I might as well have it. I have the OB next turn. I can kill I can kill the raider with that. So uh, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I just took about 16 damage there. That was in one turn. That's absolutely insane. Um, I'm resourcing the eighth brother just because it's a force ability and he has no ground units, so it made sense to me. So I think I OB here on the Callus just to kill the Raider. No, or yeah, I believe that is what happens. Yep. And again, like I said, using all of my resources to do one move, and he's able to pull out just a massive guy on in the space area. So he's gonna kill my Agent Callus. And I mean, we're on turn 5. He's already got me up to 22. So there's the ramp that I wanted at the beginning of the game. Um, I think I mulliganed at the beginning of this as well, searching for some ramp, and I didn't get it. That's, I mean, you really need the ramp with Vader. Put down the, I think I timely out the Raider here just to take that Devastator off. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I believe he follows up with another bombardment. Oh, another Devastator. There it is. Okay. So now I'm in a crappy situation. Can't flip Vader because he'll just claim and win. So I have the Walker, and if my math is correct, that put me down to 10 away from losing. So it's one away. And I'm like, that's the only option I have. And what do you know? I draw two more. I mean, no curve, no drawing. It's just not having a good day. So I play the Walker. See, I was thinking about playing the Devastator, I think, but I was like, no, can't do that. Don't have enough resources to timely it out. And I've also noticed this deck doesn't have a lot of removal for big bodies. You know, Blue Villainy, they have the chance to defeat a unit, you know, and that's all it takes. This is a little bit different. Red green just doesn't have that stuff. So yeah, he takes the win in there. I wasn't able to kill off uh, the Devastator, and he had another bombardment in his hand, and that'll do it. Um, so I decide to put in these pillages, maybe to just make him discard the big ships. And then I was also thinking about the Fang Fighter just because it's a space unit. Um, but uh, you know what? I'm just gonna tell you guys. Sorry, spoilers, 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 spoilers. I lose. I know it's crazy. Didn't expect that. Um, but why I wanted to tell you that is because I feel like I definitely should have sideboarded in those SLBs just because I exactly what I was saying earlier is I don't have a lot of big removal and I don't have a lot of space units. So, and you'll notice by the end of this game, those would have come in handy a lot. So I feel like I got a good hand this turn. I got the Crumb for some healing. I have my ramp with the laser tech. HK does damage. She's a great card. Um, and then also I could maybe play that Callus on his Piet again. But, you know. So I think I put down the Callus because I don't need two. And this game I'm also able to, at least early game, use Vader's ability, which is nice. I don't think I did it once game one. Yep, so use it to best of my ability. I think he ramped again that turn. Yep, and I don't know if playing HK and then dealing the damage was the right move. He doesn't have any. Well, I could use Vader to defeat the laser tech, um, but he didn't. He doesn't have any ground units that I can just swing into. So I figured I'd just play the two drop, get the one off. So he plays the Invisible Hand and gets out a Vanguard Droid Bomber, and still doing what he's able to do is get that damage out. I think I just swing here. Yep. And he can flip Piet this turn. Which I think he does. Yep. So he flips Piet. Um, I'm not too sure what I'm thinking here. I think I just swing with the Sal. Okay. I bounce him. Okay. Okay, yeah, I thought I attacked. Okay, yeah. did an undo. Oops. He's going to swing in a base, so I'm going to play a tech. And then I can deal a damage. And I think this right here was a terrible idea. Watching it right now, I have no idea why I did that. I should have just killed my own laser tech. Then I would have been up on resources at least. Um, but now I'm playing that game again of I can play one card a turn, and which one is it going to be? Um, so I think I hit the OB on these two twos that he has with the HK just to get stuff off the board because it's already getting out of hand over there. Yep, two to each, and then I'm able to deal damage to his base as well because of the units dying. So I'm like, okay, I'm at a decent pace here. You know, the 6/6 is a little annoying, um, but I'm looking okay. We have the same amount of damage. I got 3 units on board, and then he drops this, and now he's 2 resources ahead of me. And with Piet late game, that's very bad because he can just drop a 9 drop next turn. Well, 10 drop next turn. So I'm able to get the Piet off the board, and um, I decided to take initiative instead of doing anything else. He plays the Sal Crumb, and I'm trying to think here. I think I just play the Vader because I'm thinking, oh, wait, is there a Sentinel that I can get? Don't think so, but let's give it a shot. So, yeah, I play it. Of course, didn't get anything. So I think I just grabbed the Dark Trooper. And so now we're playing the game of, uh, what's it called? Lane dodging, you know? I can't do anything about what he's doing over there. Yeah, so now he's able to do indirect damage, and then if he has the bombardment in his hand, it's GG. I don't think I'm able to. Yeah, I kind of just gave up here. I think I was like, I'm gonna lose. Might as well just chip in for some damage and let him get the dub because even if I don't even think I can draw anything to win this. Yeah, and I draw into a resupply and a callus. And I go GG. And I'll just pass and he'll swing. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for Tyler. That was a fun game. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in next week. If anybody in the league wants to sign up, please reach out on the Discord. We have a channel or like a chat channel for that specifically. So if you want to play, please, or if you want to be a feature match, please let me know. And we can get you going. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and catch you next time.